Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for the amazing response to my previous video, I really appreciate it. In today's video, I'm going to take you to Edinburgh again, this time during the month of August, which, as some of you may know, is the month of Fringe Festival. Fringe Festival is an annual event that takes place during August, where there are tons of shows, plays, street performances, and so much more happening in Edinburgh. So it is the busiest time of the year for the city. But I came here to check out the Edinburgh Book Festival, so let's go together. But before that, I stopped by National Gallery, which had been on my list for a while. It was so grand and beautiful. I really love galleries and museums that have bright red walls. And I think this was the first time I visited such a gallery. So it was so breathtaking and magnificent. There were a lot of incredibly beautiful paintings, which honestly would take you hours to see each of them. I was also so happy to see one of my favorite painters here, who is Johannes Vermeer, or Johannes. He has a series of paintings that he painted people, specifically women, doing mundane everyday things, and I find them so charming. So this was such a nice surprise to see one of his paintings here. After that, I used my dear friend Google Maps to find the location for the book fair, which was also near to a Fringe Festival event. The book fair was rather underwhelming, to be honest, because I thought there would be more than just one tent with books, whereas this was just only for Waterstones. Apparently they had events, but nevertheless it was not what I had in mind. So after that, I dropped by the National Museum of Scotland, which was packed with visitors and tourists. The animal skeletons were first presented to the University of Edinburgh College of Medicine, and then they were moved to this museum. The architecture is absolutely stunning, and I really loved the use of color white and the tall glass windows, which made the whole place seem so much bigger. Every time I visit museums like this that are in old buildings, I wonder about how it looked in the past. What did people wear? What did they do since they didn't have cameras to take photos? These kind of things. How about you? Do you also think about such a stuff? After that, I was getting hungry, so I walked to this tea room, which I found very recently, but it went up on my list so quickly. It is such a homely, cute space, but it was very small, like so small, and it was also pretty busy, so I couldn't really take that many videos. But it was a nice place to stop for a quick tea and cake and rest for a while. Their brunch menu looked appetizing as well, so maybe next time I order something from that menu.
More height, more danger for me, more excitement for all of you.
Here's a little snippet of the city vibes during Fringe Festival. As I said before, everywhere on the streets you will find someone performing some kind of act, so it's really a fun atmosphere all around. After that, I stumbled upon this fair, so I decided to check it out. It had so many stalls where people were selling their handmade products. There were so much variety, and to be honest, I wanted to buy lots of things, but I really stopped myself. I did buy some cute illustrations though, because I wanted to support their small businesses.
C'est des cartes.
I had one more stop before going back home, and that was the Golden Hair Book Shop, which is a small independent bookstore that has a lot of charm and character. If you're ever in Edinburgh, make sure to check this place out. I also got one of those surprise books because I always wanted to try something like this, so I hope this book will be interesting. And here's a little haul of the things that I got, which are not that many, but I really love them. So thank you so much for watching, and see you soon.